Hello everyone, it's Mike here and welcome to another Rumble. We got a great one here for you tonight. It is going to be excellent. This was a really highly requested one. Cartoons versus horror movies. Let's go. Let's get this party started. And it is going to be a fun one for sure. Definitely going to be fun. This was very voted on. There was a massive vote. Almost makes me feel like there was some bots involved or something. I've never seen a vote that big in my life on a poll. And it was like, we had this option. We had anime, we had AEW. Who's the horror guy's going to face? This was won at 83%. And I knew it was going to happen. I can read everyone's mind, it's almost like. Still 17% went to all the other categories, but I don't think any of the other categories even reached 10%. So these two themes seem to be what most of the people love. Cartoons, horror movies. I've noticed a trend on that, so we're going to continue to go with that. And Victor Crowley versus Nigel, that's a great start to our Rumble here. And this is going to be a great one. Nigel Thornberry, Victor Crowley, some really cool characters there. And hopefully this is all balanced and, nobody gets 2K luck, because that's the last thing we need. And number 3 is Danny Phantom. And I tried not to go for adult cartoons. As far as I can remember, there isn't any. So we're going to just stick to, we could save that for another night. That would be, that's excellent just to think of that. As far as I know, maybe I slipped one in there, but I don't think I did. We'll see. And sometimes I don't know stuff is adult. Like, certain things obviously is adult, and certain things is like borderline. So I still enjoy Danny. I think Danny's a great show. And number 4 is Captain Planet. Ugh. I just never really was into that. I can't really say nothing about it because I never really watched it. But, yeah. It just doesn't seem like my thing. But hopefully hopefully we don't get a landslide here. Hopefully we get a really balanced out fight. But I think it's going to be tough. I think a lot of these guys, especially in the horror team, are just way stronger than the other team. But a lot of people wanted to see this, and Myers is number 5. And we're still having like some. There's nothing I can do, guys, about the glitching, and it's not on me, so I don't know what to tell you. And number 6 is Owen from Total Drama, made by Lucas. Lucas made this one, did a wonderful job of making him. He always does a good job with his characters. And make sure you get him if you can. Helps him out. I can't praise his characters enough. He does a really good job with them. He's a cartoon expert. But a lot of people love these two genres. These two genres seem to bring more people in than anything I do. Besides, of course, the tutorial. Everyone loves the tutorial. I don't know why. I will never understand that. And here's what's going to burn you up even more. It's the one I do the least amount of work on. That burns me up about the tutorial. But hey, it brings a lot of people in. So I'm going to just continue it on. And I don't think it's going to do as good as last year, but wow. And there goes Michael. So Michael, the first one out of here. And Leatherface is 8. Got Captain Planet, He-Man. He-Man does really well, so he's probably one of the best on this team. And Victor Crowley, man, just destroying anyone in his path. He's such a beast. He's such a beast. Just his kills are just like, I mean, his backstory's kind of goofy, but I mean, it's kind of neat. But at the same time, it's goofy how he gets the name Hatchet. You know, I feel bad for the poor guy, though. Unlike Freddy, he's actually, you feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for Freddy at all. Freddy's a bum. He always was a bum, always will be a bum. And Danny is done. So Danny's been eliminated. Still have a long ways to go. And him is number 9. So I love him. Him used to scare me as a kid. Still does a little bit. Freaks me out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But of course I've overcame the fear if I could watch any of the horror movies. But when I was a kid, that bathtub scene, oh man, that was a freaky scene. Him was really creepy. Very creepy character. You know, you got the devil look, and, you know, and I grew up in like a religious home, so, you know, anything that looks like the devil's creepy. Except for Darth Maul. He's just awesome. He's just awesome. I wish people would stop calling him the devil. And Nigel is already eliminated. So, and look at him. Defeats Owen. That's a big elimination. And number 10 is Mordecai. He is from the regular show, a show I've never seen. So, I don't know anything about regular show. Heard nothing but good things. A lot of you all know who he is. I have no idea who he is. I just didn't grow up on it. And what a poor attempt to try to get rid of Crowley. And we'll probably do more of these with the, I mean, horror and cartoons seem to be the things that do so well. And for some reason, Nightwing. People went crazy on that one. Bugs Bunny's number 11. That was a little while back. I'm sure it's been a while since you've seen that. But I thought that was odd. You just never know. It does not make any sense. Like, some stuff you'll put all this effort into, and it doesn't do great. And then other stuff you just, you know, barely do anything, and it's excellent. And it depends on who's in it. And for some reason, Nightwing is just did really well the other day. So 12 is Ghostface. So we got 15 on each side. I'm not going to keep track. I'm just going to assume I did the count right, because there is no going back now. I'm tired of looking at these people. I put them in by 5s. So I count them by 5s. I don't do 15-15. I do 5 of these, 5 of these. 5 of these, 5 of these. 5 of these, 5 of these. That's how I do it. That's my process. I don't do 15 and 15. I think it's like a curse. For some reason, I think it's a curse. I know that probably doesn't make any sense. We got Bugs Bunny here. He has 100 overall, which is crazy. It's a crazy amount for that character. And if they were in their 70s, I changed it. If they were anything 80 and above, I didn't even bother. So that's kind of my rule there. And I just give them just random movesets if they're in the 70s, because sometimes people, you know, forget to update the attributes. They have to do it when they're creating the person. If they do it, for some reason, I think if they do it after, it affects it. I noticed it on the last game. I don't know if it is the same on this one, but I bet that has something to do with it, because I'll see like good move sets with 75 overalls, which make no sense. So either they're copy and pasting a move set without the attributes, which I don't see that happening, or they're just doing the attributes at a different time. I don't get it. I don't understand it, and maybe they fixed it by now, but I've noticed a lot of it. And sometimes they don't even bother with the moveset, and they just upload it. They let whoever downloads it play around with the moveset. And Leatherface tried to get one there, but didn't work out. Leatherface is such a beast. And yeah, I think we're going to give the adult cartoons a shot by themselves. And I don't know. We have a lot of options here. I don't really like doing the celebrity. I don't. Over the years, the less I like to do it. Because I just don't. There's multiple reasons why. You never know when one of them's going to really act up, and then you just had them in your thing. And like, you don't know people. I mean, especially celebrities. They'll do crazy stuff. And then you'll have them on there and stuff. And I also don't like putting politicians in. Because if you don't know, I'm affiliated in the no politic movement. If you weren't aware by now, that means I don't talk about that crap. I have better. Why would I want to alienate people? It makes no sense. I don't like. I see people on here all the time try to like ridicule their audience if they disagree with them politically. And it's like, that's just terrible for business. You know? It's terrible for business. Why would you even open your mouth about it? It's terrible for business. You act like nothing's going on. That's what I do. So I don't understand it. I've seen and what's even the craziest thing about it is people will say something and then it will upset someone who's already borderline troll, and then it'll make things worse. So I don't even fool with it. And no, I'm not voting for Aiden Wallace either. I want to make that clear. I want to make that clear also. And look, Mordecai hanging in there. It's a little bit, we still have those, I don't know what that is. It's like the screen gets a little bit warped and stuff. And, you know, 24 has really not been that great. And I've been talking about, am I going to come back to 25? I don't know. I mean, anymore, some of this feels like a chore on 24, especially. I feel like it's an upgrade to 23, but I still, you know, there's some cool features. I cannot get over the weapon throw. I think the weapon throw is the coolest thing ever. And it really, really plays out well sometimes. Sometimes it's terrible. So I do love that. And I do love this angle, this camera angle. There's a couple little things I love, but it feels like just an updated patch for 23. And I haven't been impressed since 19. I really haven't been impressed. And Pennywise is 15, so we're at the halfway mark. And I think the reason why, 22 and 23 were fun is because of 20. We came from 20. So, it's like, eating raisins all your life and then getting a mediocre pizza. It does, the pizza, seems great because you've had raisins all of your life. So that's how I see it. What's a mediocre pizza? In my opinion, Domino's, definitely. I know some people are going to kill me over that statement. I don't care. I don't care. Kill me. I will put it on my tombstone. But it's still better than raisins. So, 2K20 was raisins. Just eating raisins dry. And He-Man, man, Captain Planet's still in here. Crowley's still in here. These guys are not leaving. This could stretch out longer than I want it to, but maybe the longer the better. Wow, just a lot of movement, no action, a lot of action, but no eliminations. And let's see if they can get Crowley. I think Mordecai's got him. So, yeah, he's done. Wow, what a performance, though. And old Captain Planet's still alive somehow. I don't know how he's alive. I figure he would be going quick. I want to see how long He-Man can make it. I'm really rooting for him because he's probably the best thing the cartoons have. Rumble-wise. And Ben 10. All right. There you go. Is that the Mummy? Yeah, he got rid of the Mummy. Wow. Ben 10. I always liked that show growing up. I mean, technically I was in my teens when I was watching it, but it was pretty good. Maybe I was a little bit older than that. But I could still enjoy it. It's a cool concept. There's one episode, I think me and my friends were having like laughing gas or something. The Joker let off laughing gas or something because there's an episode of Ben 10 that there's this scene where they're fighting over a canister. I don't know what episode it is. It's like a bunch of different variants or whatever, however it is, fighting over a canister. And me and my friends couldn't stop laughing. And I don't think it was supposed to be funny. We just started laughing at it. It was weird. And no, there was no substance going on at all. I mean, this was just, it's like we got hit with, like every once in a while you'll get hit with laughing gas and you'll start laughing at things that aren't even funny. It happens, I think. It happens to me at least. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's my problem. And number 17 is SpongeBob. Boo. I'm not a fan. And I know some of you all, that is fighting words. Well, you'll just have to punch me. Because I'm going to stand by those words. I am Squidward reincarnated. Plain and simple. Squidward is my guy. We have a common trait. The sponge annoys us. Patrick annoys us. He's terrible. I like Plankton too. I like anyone against him. And 18 is Lincoln Loud. So I added this guy. I know a lot of you all love him. I couldn't tell you anything about him. I've seen him on all kinds of different channels. I've seen him on a lot of good people that I know use him a lot. And I believe Lucas made him. I believe Lucas made that one. I mean, there's a couple versions on there, so maybe I got another version, but so yeah, I like the character pretty well. I actually, in here. But I don't know anything about it. I've never watched the show in my life. But I've heard nothing but great things, and a lot of people talk about it. So it must be pretty good. Yeah, Ben 10 versus Jason. Wow, that's not a fair match. We got Courage. We're getting a lot of cartoons here. Hope it evens out in the end, and Ben 10 just got destroyed. He really didn't stand a chance. The fact that he got the mummy, he should be grateful for that. That's just a miracle in the making there. And Planet's finally finished. And 20 is going to be Pinhead. My boy. The one that I vouch for. It seems like I vouch for this character more than anyone. Just such a cool looking character. Doesn't have the best films. First two are really good. I enjoy number 5. 4 is a disaster, and 3 is just mediocre. But I still need to see the other ones, so maybe I won't be able to defend him as much. I did watch the one with the one girl in it. I don't know. It's the newer one. It's not Doug Bradley playing Pinhead. And I know there's like the 2 other ones where he's not playing Pinhead either, so... that guy made it, I guess, his life mission to play that role. Because he was in at least 7 movies, wasn't he? I just like the look of the character. I love the look of the Cenobites. I mean, all that, I know they go for like a, the people that whip people vibe. I forget what you call them. But I'll never understand it either. But, yeah. But yeah, that's their style. That's what they go for. But that's cool in a horror genre. It really fits the horror genre there and their style. It's very freaky. And we got Freddy in the house. Lincoln Loud and Pennywise working together. That's a weird combination. And of course, Courage is terrified of all these guys. And 22 is Count Orlok. At the time I'm doing this, Nosferatu just dropped their trailer. So I'm actually a new Nosferatu movie by Robert Eggers. I have never seen the original still till this day. I'm going to make it on my to-do list in October when I watch all my horror movies. I need to make that one of my main priorities, is watch Nosferatu. I love that name, first of all, but even if it is a silent movie, I need to show my respects to a classic. I think there's 2 of them I need to see. And then this one comes out on Christmas Day, which I love it because, it's going to be way better than the Polar Express was. That's for sure. I hate Christmas movies, with the exception of a handful. So having a horror movie on Christmas Day is just amazing. That doesn't revolve like around Black Christmas or something like that. And there goes stinking Lincoln. He is done. Never trust Pennywise. I think they, for a second, had a little bit of a team going on. And yeah, Pennywise doesn't like him. 23 is Shaggy. He's going to die. He's going to die. He's definitely the pothead that gets killed in the horror movie. For sure, Jason's going to just own him here. Poor guy. Wow, he slipped out because everybody was in the way. Consider yourself lucky, Shaggy. And Pinhead eliminates Count Orlok. So the horror movie team, if the cartoon team have something going on for them, first of all, they got He-Man. Second of all, they have a bunch of people that do not work good together. That's what the cartoon team has going good for them. He-Man's still holding it down. And I'm wondering if he's going to go all the way. I'm kind of rooting for him, even though it's not in my interest to do so. I think he's had an impressive performance. And Terrifier, Art the Clown's number 24 here. And Shaggy, oh my goodness, he just got rid of Jason. Call the law. Unbelievable. He just literally got rid of Jason. How? You know the world is all messed up now. It's already been messed up. And that would have never happened. How in the world did he eliminate Jason? Like, come on. He must have had some magic green, that's for sure. And Freddy is done. Wow. Skeletor is 25. So we're going to have He-Man and Skeletor in this. And if Shaggy gets another one, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is insanity. Oh, look at the double team. So if he gets this, it's normal. Because he's got He-Man's help. But I don't even think he can get this. Yeah, Art's still in. Art's not going to go down that easy. Jason's just not been good. He usually is great on here. And he hasn't had the best year. And 25 is Creature from the Black Lagoon. A Universal classic. Love that movie. Great, fantastic Universal movie. And we'll see who's coming in next. We're almost done. We're almost to 30, but I think this one's going to drag out. I mean, we've had a couple people refuse to leave. Some of them have already left, but it took them a while to get out. And you got to wonder, is He-Man and Skeletor going to work good together here? And 27 is the Leprechaun. So I'll still have to see who's left, but I think we still have some people left here on both sides. But we'll have to see who's all left here. He-Man's been very impressive. And he just took out another one. So Creature's done. A big surprise there. And Leprechaun hanging on there. And uh-oh, here's the Skeletor and the He-Man, and Skeletor just ruined everything for his team. Oh my goodness, Skeletor with the backstab of the century. And you knew those two would not get along. You knew those two were not going to get along. It was going to be nothing but trouble. And there you go. So Skeletor takes matters into his own hands and betrays He-Man, which is, normal for him. He doesn't care about the team. And He-Man was on a roll, too. I mean, he was doing so good. And out of everyone to eliminate him, who does it? Of course. Of course. And Chucky's 28. Oh my goodness, I think the cartoons are in trouble. They're getting flooded. And Shaggy and Skeletor, they're the only ones in here. I'm assuming there's at least one more cartoon. So they may have a shot here, but it's not looking good, as we kind of expected. But, I mean, Skeletor is just, you know, he's powerful like He-Man, so he can actually do some damage in here. But he shouldn't have got rid of He-Man. I wish it was more balanced out. Okay, so they got Finn. Finn Venture Time. Okay. So they still have Finn. So they got Finn, Skeletor, and Shaggy. I think number 30 is going to be a horror one because there's one that I haven't seen, and boy, is he going to be a nightmare for number 30. And there goes Shaggy. Oh my goodness, it is not looking good. Number 30 is definitely going to be part of the horror genre. I know who's missing, and it is a nightmare. If you don't know, there goes Chucky. Wow. Leprechaun. The little guy gets the other, Leprechaun gets the doll. And Skeletor better hang in there. He's the best hope they got. Wonder when number 30's coming out. Sometimes I feel like they hold off the 30 seconds. Uh-oh. Who is it going to be at number 30? You all don't know, but I do. Because there's only one person missing. And it's a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, a nightmare. Oh, my goodness. Number 30. That is the last person you want to see. One of the last people. And it's all down to Finn and Skeletor to represent their teams and hope that the horror movie team kills one another. And Frankenstein got welcomed in. That's a welcome. Oh, wow. There won't be the son of Frankenstein, that's for sure, after that one. There won't be the son or daughter of Frankenstein movie. Oh, my goodness, he just got hit. I mean, definitely by Art the Clown, so it was harder than it was supposed to be, for sure. And Pinhead, he must be helping out the cartoons because he just made this better for them. He made it a 3 versus 2 odds. So Finn and Skeletor. And Leprechaun would be an easy takeout, I think. But Finn just does not capitalize when he needed to. So it's not as bad as I thought it would be because we still have 2 left. But after number 30 came in, I was like, oh, that is like the worst case scenario. One of the worst cases that you can have. But, I mean, he could still get charged out. He could still, I don't think he's going to get lifted out. Unless Skeletor may be able to do it. But I don't think anybody else can. So charge or a finisher is a possibility. Wow. And this one is definitely lasting longer than usual. It's going to, at least. And oh, Leprechaun sneaking up on Skeletor. Oh my goodness, Pinhead's all over the place. And, oh, Finn's still alive. Wow, I'm surprised Finn and Skeletor, well, Skeletor I can see, but Finn, you know, he's a twig. The fact that he's still here is a miracle. And same thing goes for Leprechaun. Both of them really hanging in there. Oh, Skeletor, if he betrays the team again. Oh, he tried to go for Finn there. And Finn, don't do it, Finn. And Leprechaun may have saved Skeletor. Oh, missed Finn. Wow. Unbelievable. And Frankenstein going for Pinhead. And uh-oh, Finn's in trouble. Leprechaun has eliminated him. And it is now down to Skeletor. I'm surprised Finn made it as long as he did. But he still didn't do a bad job. But it's all down to Skeletor. 25% chance for the cartoons. And it's, I mean, besides Leprechaun, I'm surprised Leprechaun's still alive. But Skeletor needs to help him here. I'm surprised Pinhead's still in it because he's taking a lot of damage. And he may stay in it here. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. It's like they want to keep me here as long as possible. And I'm not saying that they should rush it, but... Oh, there goes Skeletor. So the horror movie team has won. They won big tonight. 3 remain. But Skeletor really hanged in there, but he betrayed He-Man. So he basically screwed his team over. And now we are down to 3. And this has been a long one. Very long one so far. And we still have 3 to go. I'm hoping Pinhead wins this. I don't want to see Frankenstein win it. I don't see how the Leprechaun can win. I mean, he has gotten a couple good ones. But his luck is going to run out. The luck of the Irish can only last for so long. You know. He's fighting like his gold's missing. Where's me gold? Where's me gold? And I can say that because I'm Irish, by the way. So don't even start that crap. I am Irish. I just want everyone to know. Wow, they're just not leaving. They're not getting paid by the hour. I hope they know that. And Frankenstein. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Leprechaun, how about you just do us all a favor and just leave? Yeah, look at this. I mean, come on. Look at this. This is not right. This is not, this is not right. He's in trouble. Oh, my goodness. If he pulls this off, it will be the heist of the century. Oh, he tried to go for some kind of charge, but... Oh, wow, he keeps on getting counters. He missed it again. And oh, man, 2K is not on his side. You're not going to lift him out, so give that up. I mean, you had your chance twice, and 2K glitched you. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I mean, he didn't even have to put him on the ropes. He just, threw him. So number 30 wins, everyone. I hope you're all happy. Look at this dummy. I never did like Frankenstein. I didn't. I never did. At least he got hit really good between the legs. He definitely had it coming. He's not going to WrestleMania. He can walk funny all he wants. He's not going. He's not going. What a dork. And sorry to the cartoon team, but when this guy's number 30, you don't stand a chance. And Leprechaun, he tried his best, but even 2K wouldn't allow it. They favor number 30. They love him. They love number 30. It's favoritism is what it is. But RIP the cartoon team. I didn't think they would win anyway. But Skeletor really messed them over with the He-Man elimination because he had the best chance of all of them. It wasn't really a fair matchup, but I hope you all enjoyed it. And thank you all for dropping by. What a fun Rumble it was. Thanks.